Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Minky and this is the Glam Guide. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below so that you guys can join the Glammy gang and that you don't miss out on any of the action. Guys, it's been a long time. Hi, are you well? I always feel like the moment I come back with the chit chat, get ready with me, I'm about to drop some stuff. I'm about to vent. I thought that I would just film myself getting ready because going to a late lunch with a friend of mine, well, late lunch, early dinner vibe. As you can see, it's very unprepared because I'm filming in my bedroom and the light here, I know the light in here is terrible, guys. The light is so much better in my office, but the thing is, I felt like I just wanted to do this video and all my makeup is here and I couldn't be bothered, to be honest, to move all the stuff there. So here we are. Okay, today I actually want to talk about entrepreneurship, business owning, all of that, because hustle culture is killing the goals and I want to talk about it. Okay, so if you guys want to hear all about that, then just keep watching. I know that a lot of you guys follow me for my entrepreneurship, business content and all of that. It's really not glamorous, hey? It is not as glamorous as people make it out to be, as social media makes it out to be, and I feel like people don't talk about it enough. So I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to be chatting to you guys about my recent experiences, just how I've been feeling, because I think that a lot of people go into business and starting a business and all of that because they don't see the realities of it. I have spoken about my struggles, but I've never gotten into depth. Not as much depth as I'm about to go in today. So with that being said, this is my disclaimer. If you want to start a business or you are a business owner, then you definitely need to watch this video. With that being said, I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm really not. But the truth of the matter is that entrepreneurship is not for everyone, and I'm going to get into that. If you want to start your business and you feel like this is for you and all of that, then definitely do it. But I'm just here to tell you guys the realities because I feel like the realities are not discussed the way that they should. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is just basically where I've been in the past 2 months, right? I have not uploaded a video in 2 months and my eyebrows are looking crazy. I haven't uploaded a video in the past 2 months. And the reason because of that is I got to a point where I felt like I was being stretched in every direction and I could only handle one thing at a time. I could only do one thing at a time. And at that point, it had to be my businesses. I couldn't even think about anything else. I was like, I can only deal with one hard thing at a time. That's what my best friend says. She's like, life is so hard. I can only deal with one hard thing at a time. And at that time, I was boshing. I was in a very strange place just in my life in general. My businesses were taking a lot out of me and I just needed to focus on that. I also ended up getting sick. I got a chest infection and then about 2 weeks later, I got COVID. Imagine. The thing is, when you're stressed out, you don't heal properly. I don't know what it is, the science behind it, immune systems, whatever, but when you're genuinely stressed out, you'll finish your antibiotics and whatever, but your immune system will always be susceptible to attack. And that's where I was just stressed out about so many things, my personal life, work, friendships, boys, it was a lot. Okay, so long story short, I was feeling very spread thin and I felt like I needed to allocate my energy. I felt like I couldn't be everywhere at one time. I needed to choose what I was doing. I needed to pick the hard thing that I was going to be doing and stick to that. I really hate the way that society has glamorized entrepreneurship and business owning because that's not real life. What you see on social media is the end result. It is the fruit of the hard work, the sleepless nights, the rejection, losing friends because people don't understand, the pressures of responsibility. Not everyone is built for that, guys. And I hate the fact that it's made to seem that if you are not an entrepreneur, if you are not a business owner, then you are not doing enough. Babes, you are doing more than enough. If it's not for you, it's fine. Not everyone wants to be rich and have private jets and live these lavish lives. People just want to be happy. Other people just want to have enough to be comfortable. Comfort is, you know, whatever it means to you, but most people just want to be like comfortable, right? And just they want to have what they want to have enough, not have to struggle about day-to-day things, and live happily with their families and their kids and their husbands and their wives and whatever. It is hard. Like, it is so hard. The responsibility of it is paralyzing sometimes. When you realize that not only do you have your livelihood, but the livelihood of others at your hands, not everyone can handle that kind of responsibility. If you don't make it happen, it's not going to happen for your employees. And if it's not happening for your employees, then they can't send their kids to school. They can't put food on the table. If you want to start your side hustle and whatever, and it's just going to be you, a one-man operation, and you've got your corporate gig on the side, and do what works for you, but don't feel pressured. If you're not a business owner, you're not an entrepreneur and all of that, then you're not doing enough, because that's a lie. Okay, that is a bold-faced lie, babes. Like, you are doing just fine. I don't want this video to be misconstrued in saying that I hate being a business owner, like I'm not built for it, because I definitely feel like I am built for it. I'm not perfect. I'm learning. I stumble. I have breakdowns frequently, but I love it, right? I love it. It's so fulfilling to me. But just because I love something, just because it's fulfilling, just because it makes my heart smile when I get the desired results, it doesn't mean that I don't have a hard time. It doesn't mean that it doesn't stress me out. It doesn't mean that I'm not overwhelmed. But more than anything else, like, I love it, and it fulfills me and it makes me happy. And every day when I start, even if I'm having a hard time, even if things are not going the way that I want them to go, or I feel like they should be going, I'm still grateful to be in the position that I'm in, and I'm still happy to be doing what I'm doing and waking up to this every single day. That's how I know that I'm built for it, and not everyone is, and that is okay. Not everyone has to be built for it, and if you're not built for it, that doesn't make you any less of a person. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful in your own right. People need to stop imposing their ideas of success on everyone. Okay, success is to you what it is to you. What success is to me is different to what success is to the next person. So I never want anyone to feel some type of way if they don't have this, or if they're not doing that, or this, that, and the third, then they're not successful. But success is different for everyone. Also, guys, hustle culture really isn't sustainable. I don't understand. I don't even know how it is 2022 and we're still like subscribing to some of those ideas. What I have learned is that in anything that you want to be successful at, balance is key, babes. You have to have balance. I was going through a stage where I had no balance, and so my mental health was so compromised because everything that my business went through, I attributed it to my own personal worth. I had to get to a point where I had to fill my life up with other things and realize that even though this is, and for most people, their work is a huge part of their lives, and it's the same with me. Even though my work is a huge part of my life, it's not everything. I was treating it like it was everything, and that was so dangerous because it was the center of my world and I had no balance. I was not enjoying life. I wasn't being the friend that I wanted to be. I wasn't being the family member, sister, daughter, whatever that I wanted to be. I wasn't showing up for my loved ones because I was so consumed with what I was doing, because I was like, if it's not going to do well, then me, myself, as Minky as a whole, like, I'm the failure. If it does well, then I'm the winner. But I had to separate myself from that, and that was really hard, right? That I need to do the best that I can, but if things don't go well, there's always new opportunities, and if things go good, then that's incredible. We keep moving to the next one. Like, I had to get to that point. My health wasn't where I wanted it to be. Half the time I was miserable, not going to lie. There's nothing worse than making money and being miserable. Because you're not even spending it. Like, you're not doing anything, you're not going out, you're not seeing people, you're not going on holidays. When I did take time off on the weekends, Sundays especially, like, all I would do is sleep. I just slept. I just slept. I barely saw people. That's no way to live. My mental health was really compromised, and I had to get to a point where I found a balance where I made my loved ones a priority again. And I'm still working on it. It's not to say that it's perfect, but I'm still working on it. I had to make my loved ones a priority again. I had to make myself a priority. I had to make my health a priority. I needed to cut out things in my life that I felt were draining me and make space for things that fulfill me. I really don't like how it's been made to seem as if it's this easy thing, and at the end of your first year you would have made however many millions and you'll be able to afford private jets and what. Like, no, it's not how it works, babes. I can tell you guys that I have sat on my office floor and cried for an hour and then taken meetings and carried on with the rest of my day. That is the reality of it. And also what's worse is that, guys, we're still even in the middle of a pandemic. Like, COVID is not over. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. We're about to hit a recession. Our businesses are being affected. So my closing thoughts, guys, I just feel like people should be left to live how they want to live. Social media is not the standard across everything, especially not when it comes to being a business owner, entrepreneurship, and whatever, because different people make different kinds of entrepreneurs. But in all of that, it's a lot of responsibility. It is something that you don't go into lightly. It's truly hard, but if it is for you, it can literally be one of the best things that you ever do. I got to a point where I lost sight of that, and I was just like working towards all of these goals and accomplishments and all of this stuff. I lost track of just the smaller things in life and what it's really about. And it's unfortunate because I'll never be able to get that time back. But I've learned the lessons, and I hope that this can make me a better person in the long run. It can make me a better business owner in the long run. It can make me a better mentor to those that I will one day mentor. It's taught me so much, and I know that I will continue to learn and to be better. That's literally all you can do in this life. Like, that's literally all you can do, is just wake up every single day and work towards being a better version of yourself, whatever that may mean to you. Anywho, guys, I love you guys all so much for watching. I don't know if I've missed anything, but definitely leave in the comments if you guys have any sort of like comments on what I've said about business and entrepreneurship and social media and hustle culture and all that other stuff. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Leave it down in the comments. Let's have a chat about it. If you disagree with me on some parts, then definitely let me know down in the comments why you disagree. But we are always respectful on this channel, you guys already know. It's just love and learning and sisterhood and all of that. Okay, I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.